Hi, I'm Donna with Donna's Things. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time being here, I thank you for taking your time to come and see what's going on this channel. Hopefully, I'll share some things or show you some things that you like so that possibly you'll want to come back again. For those who have been here before and are visiting again, of course, you know I thank you and I appreciate your time also. It's Friday, Friday Sews. And so I want to say thanks to Jen over in today's sewing room today in Jen's sewing room for creating this community of sewers, crafters, quilters, whoever we are, where we can come on, get online and talk about what you have been doing for the week, and we talk a little bit about life. And like I say, it's nice going back to watch other channels because the content, you never know what you can learn. I don't care how good of a sewist we are always learning something. And so I thank you for being here, and thank you, Jen, for creating such a community. What have I been doing this week? Well, it's been a busy week. It's been a full week, but I have been doing some sewing. And let me start with this skirt that I have on today. It's too big. All this room that's in here. I don't know what happened. This skirt is Simplicity 9613. I love this skirt. I love that. I thought it was very, very relaxing. Here are the line drawings. Mine looks like this one, but it doesn't look like this one. When I first cut it out and made this top piece, this yoke piece here, when I tried it on, it was too small. So I needed a good 1.5 inches or so to add to it. So I got ready to finish it up. I opened it up because it already had been folded over like a facing. I opened it up and I put a new facing on, giving myself about 1.5 inches. And then I didn't think anything of it. I didn't try it back on. I gathered up the skirt portion. I sewed it onto the top, made the buttonholes, put my cute little buttons on it. And I tried it on and the thing was just twisting around. It was just way too big. And I was like, oh wow, I'm finished. Skirt's too big. I was able to go in and take the darts in some more to give me some room. So I was able to wear it to work today, but I don't know. It's really kind of big. I don't know if I'm going to try to give it away or go in there and fix it. But this is like a cotton upholstery fabric and it wasn't cheap. So I really don't want to not be able to wear my skirt. But this is one of my makes that I had today. The other thing I've been working on this week is this beaut right here. This is a knit tie-dye fabric. The pattern, I showed this in my pattern haul, but this is Simplicity 9757, a very relaxed fit. I did not leave or did I? I did. I have the split here. Mine is long like this, and of course I used the longer version. So I really, really, really like the way it came out. It's just a real simple top. It does have a high neckline that has a little bit of drape to it. Of course, you see it's sleeveless. Back is just on the fold, so there's no seam there, and the skirt has elastic in the waist, and I did do that split on the side. So I really like it a lot. That's my style. Just throw those pieces on. Very, very comfortable, and you're good to go. The other thing I worked on is trying to finish up this dress, Mimi G's Simplicity 9114. Yep. I've had this since October. I had this bright idea to color block the dress or duster, this great big idea. bought all the fabric, got it started, and something just made me not want to finish it. I didn't not like it. I love it. I call it my fairy tale dress, but it was something about it why I didn't keep going. I didn't have it ready for my birthday, so I couldn't wear it then. During the holidays, I really wasn't feeling it. And now here we are in May, and I decided to finish it up. Went to go get the fabric because I needed to cut the collar. That was the only thing that was not on the dress, and then everything else would have been handwork. Couldn't find the fabric, but I had a little scrap. So a friend of mine on Zoom said, well, you don't really need a collar, just make the facing. And I'm thinking, yes, that's a good idea. Why couldn't I find the fabric for the facing? I'm pretty organized. I must have thrown it over in the pile that I have of scraps that I have to give away. I didn't feel like going to look for it, so I went to Joann's and bought some bias tape, the double wide bias tape, and then this way I could just finish the collar off in that way. Let me show you. I love it. You see it? Love the pumpkin, love the blue, love the violet. Gorgeous. You see what that looks like? Love these buttons. Perfect buttons. And then, of course, as you see, I have that bias tape on there, but I have to put this button. And, of course, that's handwork. And because the buttonholes gave me kind of a hard time, I don't know why, I decided not to put buttonholes on the sleeve. I'm just going to put some hooks, and then I'll put the buttons, just lay them on the top. And I couldn't find these buttons in the small size, so they'll just be this color button, very, very plain, hardly even noticeable. But I really, really, really do like it. Figure I'll wear it with a pair of jeans and a tank top or a t-shirt, probably throw my heels on. And I really think I'll enjoy wearing it. I don't know what the holdup was in getting it done. And then, guys, let me tell you, as if I didn't have a busy enough work week, I got dressed today in this skirt, this tank top. I did have my sweater on. I took it off because it was hot when I came in the house, but I did have my little bolero type sweater on. And I had bought some caramel colored sandals. I was in Ross one day and I was like, oh, these sandals are cute. So I went on and bought them. That's not where I normally buy my sandals. So I get dressed this morning, and although my skirt's a little bit big, I'm feeling kind of cute, put my new sandals on. I go to the car and I was like, well, I'm early, so let me run in Joann's and pick up some thread. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, plenty of time for me to get to work. And when I got out of the car, I started walking towards the Joann's door, and my foot was hurting. The strap across my new sandal was hurting my foot. I said, this is not going to work. So the Ross was right over in the next shopping center. They were already open. I carried myself over to Ross. I went in there and I said, let me find something. And yes, I found these little ballet shoes. The tag's still inside. I said, I know just what to do. I paid for these shoes, and I told the lady, put these in the bag and give me those. I took those sandals off, put them in the bag, and yes, my foot was comfortable for the rest of the day. Y'all know we gotta be comfortable. Those shoes be looking cute sometimes, but they start hurting your feet. I guess it's just the way that strap is made. I have to work with it another time. I'm not going to return the shoe, so I have to just work with it another time. But I was like, okay, these are the things we have to do sometimes. The other thing I did when I did make it back to Joann's, what I did was I got my thread, but the McCall's patterns, which means the Know Me patterns, were on sale, $1.99. I bought quite a few patterns last week, mostly Simplicity, Butterick and Vogue, so I didn't really want to buy a lot of patterns. Plus, I'm on my way to work, so I didn't have time to look. But I had been thinking and thinking and thinking about this Know Me pattern with Butte du Jour. I love the coat, but I bought the pattern for the pants. I like a nice knit close fitting pair of pants. This is ME2001. This is what the line drawings look like. I know a lot of people have tried this pattern, but I had not yet. So I picked that up while I was in there. And then for my July make 9, I have like an evening dress I want to do. Nothing fancy, nothing simple. So I picked up this Know Me pattern, and this is ME2032. Very simple, kind of like a slip dress with the straps, has this slit here. And so I'm looking forward to getting a very pretty fabric and making this. This is my, that would be for my make 9 July garment. Garment. So that's what I have been working on. Not doing much more sewing than that. I have to prepare. I have been asked to speak at a worship service this Sunday morning for Mother's Day. And so for 2 weeks I've been working on that message, getting that together. So I don't know though, and I think I might wear my tie-dye on Mother's Day. I have a long sleeve duster, kind of thin, but it's white, long sleeve, no collar or anything like that, and it does have like a ruffle around the bottom. So I don't know, might wear that, might pick out something else. So I will be speaking from the 139th Psalm, Psalm 139, and I'm talking about how the love of God chases us down. And I'm using that scripture because as mothers, we can relate. Our love for our children, whether it's a mother, my biological child, whether it's grandmother, whether it's godmother, if you're a mother to someone who has lost their mother, or if you're a mother to someone who just likes to glean from you, you know, learn everything they can, and you're advising them and leading them, it's mother. But whatever form of mother you are, we have a love that chases down our children, those that belong to us. We kick down doors, barriers to get to them so that we might be able to be there for them. And of course, in the word, we'll be talking about the same thing, how the Father does that for us. So I've been working on that. I'm a little bit excited to go. This month, last year, I lost my sister that was older than me. So this is my second sister. I am now the oldest of my other 2 sisters. So there's 3 of us, but we lost her last year in this month. So she won't be here Mother's Day this year. That's a little heartbreaking. I lost my mom 5 years ago. And so it always, you know, you always feel that ping there, you know, when these holidays come around, because I will be driving up this weekend to spend time with my mother if she was still here. But I have an aunt that's here. She's 84 years old this year. She'll be joining us at the morning worship service, and then we'll be going out to dinner, my husband and my son, my auntie and me. So I'm looking forward to Sunday being a great day. What I'm going to do this evening is take a little break from studying. I'm going to join in with Anne Marie, her Zoom over at Anne Marie's workshop. If you go to her YouTube channel, I believe in her description box, maybe under community, you will find the link to join in on her Zoom on Friday nights at 7 p.m. While I'm talking to them, I'll be doing the handwork on my fairy tale dress. And I'll spend a little time with them and then go to bed so that I could get up tomorrow morning. Want to put a little bit of color in this hair, not because it's Mother's Day, but because it's time. Work on my nails a little bit and then be free for the rest of the day. So it's always a lot going on, always busy. That's just life. I'm thankful that I'm able to even have the energy to do any of these things. So happy Mother's Day to you all. enjoy your day. Make the best of your day. Show some love and receive the love that is given to you. And whether it's dinner, whether it's church, whether it's just a family gathering, whatever it is you do, celebrate, because mothers are special. I know, we're all special, but mothers are special. And let's learn how to take the day that man has given to us and embrace it, and let's just celebrate. So happy Mother's Day to you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.